You know, it was like sometimes you get these jobs where it's like a little sort of perfect moment in time, and that's because of the dynamic in the room, and mostly down to Pete and Jenna, who were just so wonderful, and the rest of the cast and the crew, and but there was just something magical that happened in that moment that I wouldn't be able to go back and change.
It was over here. Could we pass it down? Oh, the next person.
Hello.
Hi, that's Sabrina.
Hello. I'm currently an acting student at a drama school down in London, and you've been one of my biggest acting inspirations.
Aww.
I just think you're incredible. And I was just wondering, what's your biggest accomplishment or achievement that you've done in acting so far?
Getting past myself. Like, that sounds so weird, but like we do tend to, with so much rejection, and that's like a massive part of the job, you have to find a way to keep moving through that. And sometimes your voice, I have a voice in my head who's not helpful. She's called Barbara. And she's never far. And so, but I do try and sort of, the reason why I sort of name it is because it means I can take power, I take control over that voice in your head that tells you you can't do it, you're not good enough, you know, who do you think you're kidding, blah, 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 all of that, you know, can get really loud sometimes, especially when you keep getting no's. Like I had years of no's, and I still have some no's, but I can handle it better now and not take it personally, which means you're kind of more fun to be around. and that energy attracts good things. So I would say, your job now, being a young girl coming into the industry, is about harnessing your power and not giving in to Barbara.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
There next. Oh, got there, and then down here.
Hi. In Green Wing, there's that scene where you're eating the umbilical sushi.
Yeah.
What was it made of, and how hard was it to keep a straight face?
Well, it was that was bad. I'm not sure that health and safety would have today, if passed whatever that fuck that was. French. It was inedible. It was, yeah, it was bad. And I didn't eat it. It might have looked like I did. I was doing some good acting. Steve Mangan did eat it. And he made me then, because I won that fight, he made me drink his backwash in another scene. Yeah, that's right. And we're just idiots. Who wants to be an actor? We're just mental. I know everybody's like, you know, we're just normal people. No, we're not. Mental. So, yeah, I don't know what it was made of, but it was bad. It didn't smell good either. Everything about it was bad. I think it was made of my grandma's underpants. Or would that be underpanties? I don't know.
Hello, I was just wondering, because it looked like you had so much fun on the set of Doctor Who. Do you have any like memorable moments specifically with like Nardole and Bill and the Doctor and that dynamic?
There's the one thing that really, like, there's a lot, but the one that tops it, and I don't know if anybody's heard me say this before, so forgive my repetition, but whatever, was when it was my first day and I was so nervous, and when I get nervous I tend to get a bit more kind of, I don't know, like brazen. It's weird dichotomy. And I just pushed Peter against the wall and snogged him. And as I was doing that, one hand was behind me, I had him like that, and Jenna Coleman just took my hand. All right, Jenna. And she just looks like butter wouldn't melt, but it does. All down her face. That Yeah, that was up there.
More questions? Oh, there we go. I knew there was somebody else over here. There you go.
Hi, Michelle. So if you had a TARDIS, when and where would be the first place that you'd go?
Well done, Luke.
Oh my God, that was so good. I would take you, and we would go wherever you wanted to go. So no, that's weird. Where would I go? Oh, do you know? I'd love to go to a beach. This is so boring. I'd love to go to a sunny beach, and my favourite colour is pink. And maybe want to go to where do I want to go? Where do unicorns live? Oh, Scotland! I don't want to go to Scotland. But unicorns are that's our symbol, isn't it? That's our national symbol. I think that's so romantic. But clearly just somebody was coming out of a blackout.
Anybody on that side has got a question? Oh, right at the top. Brilliant. Give me a second. I know I'm big, but running is not a clapping.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, he's out of breath. Oh. Where was it? Where were we? Here we go. Passing out, actually.
Hi. So you've played so many iconic characters throughout the year. I wanted to know if two of them had to battle each other, who would you want to see battle each other, and who do you think would win?
It would probably be Madame Satan and Madame Rouge, just because they're just a couple of madams that need a good slap. But who else would I have? I love Miranda and Flight Attendant. I think she could probably deal with herself quite well. I don't know, I'm thinking about it, they're all quite badass. I really wouldn't, Michelle would not want to be in a room with any of them with a bad attitude. So, I don't know, does that answer your question? Because I feel like I'm going on.
That works.
Did it answer your question?
Yeah. And they're all badass women.
Is it this one? Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Hello. I was just wondering, since John Sim returned as the Master, would you ever return as the Master?
Did he?
He came back and killed you.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that bit. Yes, of course I would. My God, I'm just waiting for them to call. Would somebody please call? Russell T. What's it? Ask him when I'm going to be, getting fitted for the 60th anniversary.
I hope so.
Yeah, clap. Forgetting to make that call, Emma. There we go. She's calling that.
We've got time for a few more questions. Thank God they're all closed.
I think there's one down here.
Over there in a sec. Go on. Quick.
Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
So, if you could write your own episode for Missy and you could do anything you wanted and wear anything you wanted, what would you do?
Could I be one of the Supremes?
Like?
Do you know what? I only have an actor's imagination, which is small. Whereas Stephen Moffat, he would continually turn up with these incredible scripts, and there's no way that I could get to that level of imagination. So I feel like I ticked a lot of boxes there. Like, one of the highlights for me was being dropped from a very high height and arriving in the scene, floating with an umbrella into a cemetery was my army of, I was going to say clementines, but they were Cybermen. Thank you. So I don't know, like, I'm unable to give you any better answer there, because I've just felt so, and I still feel like so blessed that I was part of it, and I still get to be part of it. I don't feel like I can ask for anything more. That's what makes me lovable.
It's all the doctors.
Hello, Michelle. You worked in the finale of Series 10 of Doctor Who with John Sim.
Yeah.
I was being killed by him. I was just wondering if there are any moments on set that stick out with him, if he was a nice actor to work with.
Yeah, there is actually. So we were doing a scene and we were acting away, and the camera was on him, which meant I didn't need to be professional. And there was a line, I mean, I thought this was hilarious, and that there was some line about a pear or something, whatever, and I managed to get my hands on a pear. And I had to bring something out from betwixt my doodads. That's décolletage to you. And I got somebody on Crafty, or what do you call Crafty here? Huh? Props, thank you. And they got me a lovely pear. Can you imagine?
Actual pear?
Imagine what I did with that actual pear. And I held it up as the lovely pear that I had, and he had to continue acting. Looking at this very lovely pear. So I do a good line in Double Entendre that makes me laugh. More than my acting partner. Because let's face it, I do have a lovely pear.
Thank you.
One down there somewhere, and then there was one up there. I'll get through that one. Oh, it's so right.
No.
I'm not getting sued again.
Just yell it!
You see, I'm not prepared now because he kind of took my question. I was going to ask what it was like working with John Sim.
It was amazing. He was great. It was a fun storyline because getting to play opposite the male version of yourself in real time was kind of confusing and mind-blowing. And where are you going? And I need to pee too. No, it was wonderful. When you get to work with a good actor, it only makes you better, which is what he said to me.
Do these last two quickly.
Given that the Master likes disguise, what historical figure would you like to think Missy would have been secretly?
Margaret Thatcher?
If you've not seen it, you should, I can't say no. Psycho bitches.
Yeah. Bitch is a female dog.
And you were Mary Queen of Scots as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that had to be subtitled.
Have we got? Was there somebody down here? Have we got? Is everybody asked now? Is that everybody? Should we take a picture?
I've got one.
No, that's all right.
Hello, Michelle. Welcome to Liverpool.
Thank you.
I was talking to David Tennant, and he was telling me about all the things, that props from Doctor Who that were getting nicked off the set. From your time there, did you manage to? Were you given any props?
I wasn't given any. No.
Did you nick any?
Well, I cleaned up. I cleaned up. I got all sorts of things. Obviously, I got my watch. I had my teleporter, and I got my my garter, which nobody saw, which would take me to all sorts of places. I am a dickhead. What else did I get? Oh, I got all sorts. I didn't get my costume. I got bits of it. Got the undergarment. Which I actually wanted to wear instead of the actual costume. And it was a sort of like bustier thing and a big kind of net thing and blah, and I was very serious. I did think that this was a good look, and Stephen Moffat just took one look at me and said, "It's a children's show." So put them away. But yeah.
Well, there's your pension if ever your acting work dries up. Stick money.
Well,
I know,
we'll end on
there
that.
is that, thank you.
I think that's the end of it. We've got time for a picture. We can do a selfie.
No.
Sorry, you've heard her.
What do we do?
We just turn with our backs.
Oh, it's very Ellen DeGeneres.
In a minute, I'll get cancelled for being abusive to all the staff. So, what are we shouting? Have we got any suggestions?
Bananas!
Bananas it is. So after 3, we're going to do bananas. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you,
It's just a picture of my head. Right. We might have to do that again. We can do a Monty this time, right? We'll do a Monty. But we have to wait for a second as well. So after 3, 1, 2, 3, Alonzi! There we go, and I'll take another one just in case. There we go. Amazing. You lot have been amazing. Please give it up for Michelle Gomez.
A little fairy tale story that begins with